Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you first chapter of supplementary reader, how the camel got his hump. In this chapter we will understand how the camel got his hump. First, meaning of hump. Hump, storehouse of fat for a camel. Yes, hump is a fatty area. In Hindi it is known as kubad. Okay, let us find out how the camel got his hump and why. This is very interesting chapter. How the camel got his hump. The world had just begun and the animals were working for humans. There was one lazy animal that did nothing and said nothing but hum. It means the camel was in habit of saying only one word hum, 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 every time hum, 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 this way. Even the clever Jinn was at his wits' end in the beginning, when the world was new and the animals were just beginning to work for men. There was a camel, and he lived in the middle of a howling desert because he didn't want to work. It means you can say that the camel was very lazy, he was very inactive, he was not interested for doing any type of work. Here he ate sticks and thorns and prickles. When anybody spoke to him, he said hum, just hum, and no more. It means you can say very funny situation. And he was so lazy that he ate sticks and thorns. Thorns means kate, and prickle is one type of thorny grass in desert area particularly. He ate sticks and thorns and prickles, and when anybody spoke to him, he said hum, just hum, and no more. Presently, the horse came to him on Monday morning with a saddle on his back and said, Camel, oh camel, come out and trot like the rest of us. It means, first of all, horse came to camel to request or to teach him a lesson that camel, come and work like us. Saddle means एक वुडन इंस्ट्रूमेंट होता है जो घोड़े के ऊपर रखा जाता है. Hum, said the camel, and the horse went away and told the man. Here, man is in charge of all these animals. Presently, the dog came to him with a stick in his mouth. See the picture? And said, Camel, oh camel, come and fetch. Fetch means bring and carry like the rest of us. Hump, said the camel, and the dog went away and told the man. Here, jinn. Jinn meaning is given. Presently, the ox came to him with the yoke on his neck. Yoke means a wooden instrument that is kept on ox or oxen for agriculture purposes. So presently the ox came to him and with the yoke on his neck and said, Camel, oh camel, come and plow like the rest of us. Plow, hal jotna. Hum, said the camel, and the ox went away and told the man. It means three animals came to him and they told the man same situation. At the end of the day, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together and said, Three, oh three, I am very sorry for you, but that hum thing in the desert, hum thing means camel, in that the desert can't work, or he would have been here by now. So I am going to leave him alone. You must work double time to make up for it. This is answer of one question also. Here man assigned them double time to make up for it, to compensate the work of camel. So you can understand here they were assigned double work, so that made the three very angry. They became angry because of double task, and they held a panchayat on the edge of the desert, and the camel came chewing cud and laughed at them. Ha ha ha. Then he said hum and went away again. Presently, they came along the jinn who was in charge of all desert, rolling in a cloud of dust. Jinn of all deserts, said the horse. Is it right for anyone to be so lazy? Idle means lazy. Horse, he's complaining. Is it right for anyone to be lazy? Certainly not, said the jinn. Well, said the horse, there is a thing in the middle of your desert with a long neck and long legs. It has not done a stroke of work since Monday morning. He won't trot? Whew, said the jinn, whistling. That's my camel. Oh, it means Jinn understood to whom they were referring. That's my camel. What does he say about it? He says, he won't plow, said the ox. Very good, said the Jinn. I will hump him. Oh, I will hump him. If you will kindly wait a minute. It means here Jinn promised to punish him. So here is a comprehension check. You can try to do it. Now, part 2. The jinn remonstrated with the camel and who said hum. The camel's beautiful back suddenly grew a hum, which was the camel's hem. And third point of summary, the jinn assured the camel his hum would always be a help, not a hindrance. The jinn rolled up. Here, part 2 starts. The jinn rolled up himself up in his dust cloak. Dust cloak means here dress. Dust a dress, dust type of dress. It means jinn was wearing a dress of dust and took a walk across the desert and found the camel looking at his own reflection in a pool of water. Here, funny line. The camel was looking at his own reflection in a pool of water. My friend, said the jinn, what's this? What's this I hear of your doing? No work? The jinn sat down. See the picture with his chin in his hand while the camel looked at his own reflection in the pool of water. You have given the three extra work ever since Monday morning, all account of your idleness, laziness, said the jinn, and he went on thinking with his chin in his hand. Here remonstrated, meaning was protested, complained. Hum, said the camel. Again and again the camel was answering hum, hum, hum. Now answer. I should not say that again if I were you, said the jinn. You might say it once too often. I want you work. Means here jinn is in charge of deserts. He is requesting, he is teaching him, he is requesting him. You might say it once too often. I want you work. Means he is suggesting that you can avoid this word and you should work. Camel said hump again. No sooner had he said it than he saw his bag, the reflection that he was so proud of, puffing up and puffing up and puffing up into a great big hum. It means his bag was puffing up, puffing up, puffing up into a great big hum. Did you see that? Do you see that? Said the jinn. That's your very own hum. This is your very own hum that you have brought upon your very own self. Means you yourself brought it by not working. Today is Thursday. You have done no work since Monday. When the work began, now you are going to work, okay? How can I? Said the camel, with this hump on my back. That has a purpose, said the jinn. All because you missed those 3 days. You missed First 3 days of working, you will be able to work now for 3 days without eating. This is your punishment because you can live on your hum, and don't you ever say, I never did anything for you. Come out of the desert and go to the tree and behave yourself. The camel went away to join the tree. Here, the three means the three animals, ox, horse, and dog. And from that day to this, the camel always wears a hump. In short, we call it hump. Now, not to hurt his feelings, but he has never yet caught up with the 3 days that he missed at the beginning of the world, and he has never yet learned how to behave. So, my dear students, you have heard about camel that he works a lot, but he can survive without eating anything for more than 3 days, for a week. This type of dialogues you have heard, it is because of that particular punishment given by jinn in charge of deserts. Is that clear? Okay, I hope you have understood. And moral of the story, never be lazy, be punctual, be responsible. This type of moral you can understand, and same you can implement in your real life. Thank you. Have a good day.